Okay. Hi everyone. Let's talk about the books that we want to read in 2018. I'm Jessica.
I'm Christeena.
And you're watching Game of Tomes.
Nice.
Okay, so the first book that we wanted to read in January, we're going to be buddy reading with Julie from Pages and Pins,
Whole slew of people.
Krista from Books and Gems, and Samantha Leanne from Leanne's Lit, and then Jessica and Christeena from Game of Tomes. We're all going to be reading Outlander. Your stickers bother me.
I hate stickers on books. I feel like our copies are very fitting of us because you're the taller one and I'm the shorter one. I'm really excited to read this. I've never seen the TV show.
No.
I don't want to until I read it.
Yeah, at least the first book.
Yeah. There's like a lot in the series though, isn't there?
I don't know.
Is there like 4 or 5
seasons?
No, books.
Oh, I think there's like 7.
Oh.
6 or 7?
That's alright though.
Cool.
Want a little background music?
Yeah. Let's read the first sentence for fun.
Ooh.
Chapter 1.
Wait, I wonder, okay.
A new beginning. It wasn't a very likely place for disappearances, at least at first glance.
No, stop. Stop it.
That was the first sentence.
That was the first sentence.
Cool, okay.
No, I really want to read it. It's a very nice floppy copy.
Yeah.
Can you smell it?
It smells weird.
Yeah, it's not that appealing.
Like chemicals. What's yours smell like?
I'm kind of stocked up. It doesn't really smell like anything.
Oh. Actually, it doesn't smell like much.
No, it doesn't. No. Yours has more of a distinct smell, but it's not that pleasant.
No, it's not.
You can catch the wind off of it. So next, in February, we are attempting to buddy read the Silmarillion.
Yes, we are.
With Sue over at the restricted section, because we buddy read all the Hobbit and all 3 Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
We're very
nervous.
Intimidated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I picked up the book at a bookstore. I didn't buy it, but I picked it up and I read like the first paragraph and I was like, we're in trouble.
I've heard it's quite dry.
Yeah.
For the first half. So
that's what Sue says.
I'll be honest though, I'm probably gonna DNF it.
Honey, that is a bad attitude to go into this with.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
To not DNF it.
Okay.
But I don't want to like force myself to.
Yeah, I don't want you to get burnt out or anything. Like.
But I mean, I really did enjoy Lord of the Rings and stuff a lot more than I thought I was going to. So. Never know.
All right. We'll see.
We'll see. I'll try not to be negative.
Thank you.
I'm gonna read it all!
It seemed not genuine.
It wasn't.
Okay. So we're reading that with Sue for the restricted section, but with Megan and Sue, we're going to be reading Contact by Carl Sagan. What month is that?
March.
In March. Yes, I really liked the movie. I did not know it was a book.
Never seen the movie. Until
I was an adult, and Carl Sagan wrote it, and that's pretty cool. It's like, I think SETI, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, right, is looking for aliens, and they might have discovered them.
I haven't read that much sci-fi.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to read more sci-fi.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so a book that we would like to start is Cinder.
Oh, I didn't know how far.
Cinder by Marissa Meyer. A fairy tale retelling. Sci-fi fairy tale retelling.
Yeah.
Right? So
that's like literally all I know about it, so.
And it's a YA.
Yeah.
Fantasy. It's fantasy / sci-fi.
I've heard a lot of people say the first one is not their
favorite, right? But that you should definitely continue on. I'm a little nervous, but excited.
So the next book I need to read and continue on with the series is A Clash of Kings, George R.R. Martin, Song of Ice and Fire. I read the first one, and that's it. I've seen all the TV show, but guys, I really need to get this done.
Yeah, you do.
It's just, there's so many.
Yeah.
And it's so thick.
Yeah.
But so is Outlander, and we're reading that. So, if I can do that, I can do this.
Hell yeah, you can.
I have no idea in what order these books are. It's super confusing to me. So, Jessica.
And that's only because you haven't read them yet.
Yeah,
All
that's
of them.
true.
And, like, once you read them, you're...
Like, I literally, when I was buying them, I had no idea in what order they were. I just was like, one of each. That works.
One of each.
And that's what I did.
Okay, so here's my trick for remembering how the order that Game of Thrones goes in. So you have the throne. Game of Thrones, that's your baseline. Everyone knows Game of Thrones goes first. But here we go. The king is sitting on the throne, right? Okay, on the throne are swords that go above the king's head, right? Okay. The crows fly over the throne and the king and the swords, right? And over the crows, the dragon flies. Yeah?
Yeah, this is a dragon flying.
And so that's all the published books. Then there's the winds of winter. The winds could go above the dragon, sure, why not? And then A Dream of Spring.
Yep. Then winter comes, finally.
And that's how I remember it in my head.
That's actually like that's so clever. I'm so smart.
I'm clever.
Okay, so anyway, I need to continue on with that series.
Yes.
I
would like to read Red Rising, and this is Christeena's book. She wants to read Red Rising, and I don't own this book, but like I would like to read it.
I have no idea what it's about. I've had it for far too long, and I've heard it's great.
It's sci-fi. They're on another planet, and there's like factions and
Okay.
yeah. Okay. So I would like to read The Other Boleyn Girl by Philippa Gregory. I think it's romance. I don't know. It's definitely historical, and I'm just really interested. And I like this age in history, and
Dress is gorgeous.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So I want to read that.
I would like to pick up Earth, Book 1 in the Galactic Satori Chronicles. This I actually got at a Comic Con type thing, and it's a local author who is only like an hour away. And I got it back in June, and I still haven't picked it up. And so he had his table set up, and local author, I thought why not, so I bought his book. He so kindly signed it for me.
So your name's in there.
He did. He said, Christeena, thank you so much for supporting me. It was a pleasure speaking with you. His name.
What's his name?
I couldn't read his signature.
Wait, it's right here.
Nick Breaker.
Nick Breaker. And Paula E. Hicks. He wrote it with somebody. Book 1, Earth. It looks beautiful. It's a beautiful cover.
It does. I know it involves aliens and a guy searching for the truth, and sounded interesting. So I was like, you know what? I will buy your book and support you, local author.
How much was it?
I think like $12.
Good job.
Yeah. He had the sequel, but I was like, no, dude, I'm gonna read the first one first.
You're right. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah.
I hope it's good.
Me too.
That's cool.
It's also nice and once I break the
floppy.
spine.
It's a floppy copy.
Floppy copy.
Hey.
I'm just country.
Hey. I really want to read this back. The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger.
Have you seen the movie?
I love the movie.
It was a really good movie. I love the book too.
I did not know it was a
really
book
good.
until I joined BookTube. No, I saw someone reading it, and I was in college, and I was like, I love that movie. I have to read that book. And that was 7 years ago.
I think I read it in high school, or fresh out of high school.
Yeah,
somewhere around there.
I like to. It's a magical realism romance
with time traveling.
Yeah,
Cha-ching.
That's the magical part.
Buzzword.
Yeah, it is. I got this book for Christmas last year in our TBT Be Santa. What does that stand for, TBT? It's a book exchange where you send another bookish person a book and maybe a goodie. And I got this book and I never read it. And that was a year ago, and I feel like a terrible person. And I'm going to read it because I've heard awesome things about it all the time.
Speaking of TBT Be Santa, I got Six of Crows.
Oh, yeah.
That I never read yet. And it's so gorgeous. I wanted it so bad, and I was so hyped to get it.
Yeah.
And I never picked it up.
Yeah.
But I want to read the Grisha trilogy first.
Right.
So hopefully
that's what we're doing this month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so because I got this one, I don't know if I bought this one or I made my husband buy it for me. Whatever. Crooked Kingdom!
Yes.
The sequel, it's just a duology, and they're just so gorgeous. I've heard great things, so I was like, I'm gonna love them. Buy me all the hardback books. So hopefully I love them.
Yeah. I got this beautiful copy of Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen at the Goodwill. And it's illustrated. I didn't even know that when I got it. And I just love surprise illustrated books. And, yo, there's some awesome ones. I'm going to find my favorite.
Have you ever read it before?
No, I read Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I've seen the movie with, what's her name?
Keira Knightley.
And I thought it was wonderful. I loved it.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I haven't even seen that one before. So, yeah, I'm going to read it and see how it goes.
Good job. Do it.
Okay.
Okay. So that is hopefully what we will read in 2018.
Yes. Of course, and some other things that we just want to
Oh,
read.
yeah.
Also, we'll have, 12 books, 1 book a month from book club.
Yep.
When you play the game of Tomes,
You read or you die.
come be our friends. Social media links in the description below.
And we hope you're reading a great book.
Bye.
Sorry, Santa.
Santa.
Why are you saying it like that? Oh my gosh.
Throne, king, swords, crows, dragons, wind, spring!
You gotta peel it slow where you get that goop left on it.
Santa. Jesus. He's good. Probably. Santa.